Welcome to Wrap It Up. My name is Nonka Simulokindi. I am super excited to be here. We are at the end of a very, very interesting week. You're about to hear all those stories that trended during the week, nationally and internationally. Listen, if you are a busy person, you somehow never had the time to look at your television for news or listen to the radio or go to your mobile to check the latest updates, listen, whatever the reason, we got you. Let's get straight into it. Locally here in the Citibank region, we learned of the raid that was being conducted by the Sebokeng South African Police Services, where they were actually recovering the looted items. They were in Boiketlong this week on Thursday, when in the very early morning, they just arrived unannounced, and their raid, they named it Operation Buyisa, which is Zulu for Operation Bring Back. Buyisa means bring back, or show me the receipt. So if they went into a house and they saw new furniture and they asked for the receipt and the person didn't produce it, those goods were confiscated and the person sent to jail. This is what should happen to every looter that looted in Gauteng and KZN, if you ask me. So well done to the police. And as I'm talking to you, I heard as of yesterday that now they have moved to hostel, still in the hostel, where they're also confiscating a lot of goods. And apparently they even came with trucks that loaded these goods to this Sebokeng police station. So I'm very happy about that operation. Moving right along, another trend was the death toll that occurred during the looting, or as a result of the looting, both in KZN and Gauteng, and the number has risen to 337. Imagine, these are all unnecessary deaths. Unnecessary deaths. Yo, this is so sad. This is so sad. What I'm happy about, though, is that the 4 of the 12 masterminds, the instigators behind this looting in KZN and Gauteng, have been arrested. 4 of them. So I'm glad that if 4 are arrested, these 4 will be the link to the remaining 8. And I hope that in these 12 instigators, some of the children of the former President Jacob Zuma, they are part of them, because they were inciting a lot of violence on social media and encouraging the looting that was happening. So I want to hear from you. What are your views about this? And how do you feel? And who are you expecting to see in these 12 instigators or masterminds, as the media terms them? Yo, this is a disaster. I mean, the prisons are full. They are overcrowded. The arrests are still being made. It's during COVID season. The infections are rising. It's just crazy. I just want to hear what your views on these stories are. Just give them in the comment section below. Then we learned of the temporal release, or rather the compassionate release from prison of the former President Jacob Zuma, where he was granted leave to go and attend his brother's funeral, his late brother Michael. May his soul rest in peace. I was watching social media, and actually people on Twitter were commenting on how they felt so touched, so moved to see the former president in his handcuffs at the funeral. And listen, that's what happens to a convicted criminal. It's nothing new. It's just that it's the former president. And he could have avoided it from the word go. If he could have just went to the commission, nothing, none of this would be happening. That's just my view. What's your view? Another trending story was of the IEC going to court to request a postponement of the local government elections that were due to take place in October. They are asking for a postponement for until next year in February. IEC feels that if they happen in October, they might not be fair and free elections. But I don't think there's going to be a difference. But I saw it coming in a way, because I've been watching the news and following up on such stories. So yeah, I feel personally that there was not going to be any difference. But I want to hear from you. What do you think? Do you think that there's going to be a difference? Are the elections going to be free still and fair still in February next year, or any time, even if it was November or December? What are your thoughts? Give it all to me in the comment section below. Then when it comes to vaccination, about 6 million South Africans have been vaccinated so far, which is great news. But because of the looting, the vaccination was quite delayed. And so the health department announced that they're going to try to speed up the vaccination process to vaccinating 300 people, or rather 300,000 people per day until the end of the month. So that is their target, and let's see how it goes. It's a developing story, and I'll bring you all the updates on that. Still on vaccination, the Higher Education Minister Blade Monday also officially announced that vaccination for post-school education and training is going to start from private institutions to even public institutions, including universities as well as colleges. Another trending story was of the Western Cape taxi violence that's still continuing even after the talks that the MEC, the Transport MEC, Mitchell, had with them. And it's bad, but what I do love is that there's a bit of control now. The situation is starting to somewhat calm down as they are, law enforcement officers and agencies and the police are also overlooking the situation and guarding public routes and trying to make sure that there is calm in that area. And I hope it stops, because a lot of lives have been lost and it's been quite bad and inconvenient for commuters and communities affected by this violence. It's been very long, so many months. So I hope it stops soon, and I will bring you an update on that story. When it comes to the sports news, we saw the Tokyo Olympics starting yesterday on Friday. We know they're going to end on the 8th of August 2021. The opening ceremony, I don't know about you, but it was beautiful. I was watching it live. I was like, this is magnificent. And we saw Team South Africa also taking center stage at the Tokyo Olympics 2021. It was beautiful. The opening ceremony, it was magnifique. And I love that the Arts and Culture Minister Natim Tetwa said that there shouldn't be any pressure exerted on Team South Africa. Let them perform the best way they can. Let's not put pressure on them to perform a certain way or to give certain results, but let them enjoy themselves and also bear us in mind and make us proud. That's just my opinion. And also, the Calling Black label is back. I was so happy when I learned about this. I was like, yeah. So Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs are going to be competing against each other on the 1st of August 2021. But this tournament is going to happen in closed doors due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So, yeah, but I'm very glad that the Calling Black label is back. So it's going to be a very interesting one. Look out for that one. Hoping that Amakosi won't be smacked left, right, and center by this football club, because when Chiefs plays against Pirates, I have to buckle up and get ready emotionally. So on another note, last but not least, we learned of Miss South Africa, our own Shudufatso, graduating with an honors in international relations from Wits. Kudos to her, so befitting of Miss South Africa, leading by example, showing that education is still necessary and it makes your life a whole lot better. So, congratulations to her. And she also wrote a book for children, which I found that to be very, very interesting. Something that the other former Miss Essays never did before. But congratulations to her. She graduated in a week of her birthday. She published a book for children. Look, she couldn't be in a better place or better space in her life. She's at the peak. She's, it's all green lights. It's all green flags. So congratulations to her, and we are proud of you, Shidofazo. That's the wrap up of all the trending news stories that I had for you this week. Remember to like, to share, to subscribe to this channel, and press that button to receive a notification of all the episodes that I will bring to you. Until next week, shop shop.